Hey guys, I am back with another banger on top of another banger, guys. So today we are going to be focusing on functions. Okay, so on the functions we are continuing with what? With a parabola. Okay, so now I have a what? I have equations here, whereby y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. Sharp. Okay, so this is what? This is the standard form for a what? For a parabola. Right? Okay, so let me explain to you, okay, what happened when the a it is positive or when it is negative. Okay, so when a it is positive, we will have a what? We will have a happy face. When a is positive, we'll have a what? A happy face. And then when a it is negative, we will have a parabola shaped, yeah. We have a parabola that has a shape of a sad face. Okay, so let's. Okay, so before I move on an exam question, let us highlight the equations of the equation of finding a turning point and this formula right here, guys. Pay attention because these things gonna appear on your exam. Okay, so if you have a graph that is a parabola and they say that find the turning point. The turning point is the what? Is the TP. Sharp. Okay, we are going to use this formula right here. So okay, where can you find this formula? You can find it on your quadratic equation. Plus minus b squared minus 4ac. So I'm covering this thing for those who can forget on how do we find this equation. You just take this thing. So when you use this equation, you are finding the x coordinate for what? For the turning point. You're finding what? The x coordinate for the turning point, or the axis of axis of symmetry. Okay, so now we are going to parabola in a turning point form. So in a turning point form, you are going to see y is equals to a open bracket x minus p close bracket squared plus q. Sharp. Okay, the p it shifts what? It shifts our parabola from left to right, and then the q shifts our parabola up and down, up and down. So if you are given this equation and they ask you how will you find the turning point, check. You take, okay, you are going to take what? You are going to take this thing, x minus p is equals to 0. And then because of we have a minus here, you transpose it to the other side. X is equals to p, and then q you take it the way it is. So your turning point, listen carefully, your turning point is going to be what? P and q. Your turning point are going to be P and Q. So let me recap. You're going to take x minus p the way it is. Then you transpose it. And after transposing it, you get x is equals to p, and then the q you take it the way it is and each side. It's y is equals to what? To q. And then yeah, you just take your x and your p. Those are your turning point. So you know what? Let's do an exam question. Okay guys, hey guys, so now we are given a what? An exam question. So it says what? F of x is equal to minus x squared plus 6x plus 7. So 5.1 says what? Determine the coordinate of the turning point of f. So you ask yourself, Dr. Max, how do we do this? Okay, so if they want the turning point, if they want what? The turning point for what? For the parabola, you're going to use this formula right here. 5.1 x is equal to minus b over 2a. Whatever. Okay, so let me just extract our a and our b. Our a there is -1, and then our b is what? It is 6. Sharp. Okay, then check. You are going to substitute your a and your b. So can you see this coefficient? The coefficient that stands next to x squared, and the coefficient that stands next to x. Whatever. So on x squared is -1, and then on x is what? It is 6. So yeah, minus 6 over 2, and then what is our a? It's -1. So our x in this case will get what? We will get 3. Check. So you are not done finding the turning point of the parabola. What do you have to do? You must find the y. Whatever. Okay, then you'll say what? F of x. When x, it is what? It is 3. So everywhere where I'm gonna, everywhere where I see x, I'm gonna substitute what? I'm gonna substitute 3 plus 6, 3 plus 7. So f of, when our x is 3, what is our y? Okay, our y is what? It is it is 16. So our turning point, our x it is 3, and then our y it is 16. Right? Okay, so we are done with what? We are done with 5.1. Our answer is what? It is 3 and 16. So 5.2 says what? 5.2 says determine the x-intercept of f. Okay, so remember, guys, when you want the x-intercept for f, check 5.2 x-intercept. So if you want the x-intercept, you're going to do what? Let y equal to 0. Sharp. So where I'm gonna see y, I'm gonna substitute what? 0. So in this case, our y is what? It's f of x. Okay, then it's going to be what? 0 is equal to minus x squared plus 6x plus 7. Sharp. Okay, so now we have what? We have a negative. We have a negative in our x squared. So guys, please always and always fight for always try to get the positive coefficient on your x squared, so that it does not give you problems. So I'm going to transpose everything here. I know some of you will prefer to divide by a -1. That thing is also fine. Right? So do you see this thing? X squared minus 6x minus 7. This is question 1, grade 12 and grade 11. On your paper 1, on your paper 1, this is okay, and then our x is what is -1, or x is equal to -7. So our x-intercept, our x is -1 and our y is 0. And then when our x is -7, our y is what? It's 0. Sharp. Okay. Okay, so we are done with 5.2. We go to what? 5.3. 5.3 says what? Sketch the graph. Sketch the graph f of x. Okay, so when they say sketch the graph, you're going to say what? Okay, 5.3. Okay, guys, so when you are sketching a graph, guys, you need to have what? Your x-intercept. You need to have what? Your x-intercept, your y-intercept, and your what? And your turning point. You need to have what? Those 3 things in mind. So when we have a parabola, guys, listen to me carefully. When you have a parabola, if you are looking for your y-intercept, check. We have an equation, y is equals to minus x squared plus 6x plus 7. Okay, guys, listen to me carefully. Your constant here is your what? It's your y-intercept. Whatever. 7. So our y-intercept is going to be what? It's going to be y is equals to 7. 0 and 7. Over. Your constant, it is always your what? Your y-intercept, guys. Like again. Okay. So now let's substitute our x-intercept first. So we got what? -1 and then 0. So our -1 will be somewhere here. -1 and 0. And then what is the other? Yeah. Okay. So and then what is our other? As you see, I did a mistake here. I did a mistake. It's a +7. Okay, so what is the other coordinate? Our other coordinate is going to be what? 7 and 0. So, after substituting your x-intercept, you substitute your what? Your y-intercept. Okay, when you're looking for your y-intercept, you let x equal to 0. So, we are going to substitute what here? We're going to substitute 0 and 7. Okay, so intercept, guys, it's where the graph cuts the x-axis. So now we are done with what? We are done with our y-intercept. Then you finish off with your what? With your turning point. What is the coordinate for the turning point? It is 3 and 60. 3 and 60. So guys, if your turning point it is below the y-intercept, if this is below that, just know that there is something wrong in your calculation. Then yeah, I just joined the points. Hope guys, you went to crash because of these things. We do them at crash. Okay, so that's how the cookie crumbles. So let's finish up with what? With 5.5. 5.5 says what? 5.4, yeah, 5.4 ish, 5.4 says what? Write down the equation of the axis of symmetry for F. Guys, this formula here, we use it to get what? The axis of symmetry for what? For a parabola. Whatever. Okay, we'll just say what? 5.4. So this was 5.3. 5.4, say we are going to say what? X is equal to 3. So what is the axis of symmetry? It is the line that divides our graph into 2 equal parts. Can you see the 3 divides our graph into 2 equal parts? Okay, and then check we go to what? To the last question, guys. Yeah, I say the last question. I know these ones, guys. They are always a bit difficult. But you have documents. So 5.5. The graph of F is shifted 4 units to the left and reflected in the x-axis to form H. Write down the equation of H in a form of y is equal to a open bracket x minus p close bracket squared plus q. So guys, this thing it is called the what? A turning point format. It is called the what? A turning point format. So guys, check. Before you can do anything to this question, you need to write this thing in this format. So what are we gonna do? So we're in what? 5.5 sharp. Okay, let me just erase there. 5.5. Y is equals to ax minus p squared plus q. So guys, when you are substituting your yeah, your coordinates on this equation. You first things first, start with what? Start with your turning point. So we're going to substitute the turning point of this graph that I just wrapped here. Right? So it's going to be what? Y is equals to a x. Okay, so on our turning point we got what? 3. So do you see here it is what? It is a positive 3. When you substitute it here, you change the sign. It's going to change from positive to negative. Negative 3 squared plus, what is our y? Our y is, or what is our q? Our q is what? It is 16. So it is only the y that you substitute the way it is. So now we were given the a here. Our a is what? It is negative 1. Y is equal to negative x minus. So okay, after here we can now answer what? This question right here. So it say what? The graph of f, it is shifted 4 units to the left. So when they say it is shifted 4 units to the left, you are going to say what? You are going to say y is equal to minus x minus 3 plus 4 squared. Okay, so when they shift our graph to the left, you are going to add, and when they shift it to the right, you're going to do what? You're going to minus. So here they said shifted 4 units to the left. So I added what? 4. And then it says what? And shifted to the left and reflected in the x-axis. So if they say your graph it is reflected in the x-axis, your y is gonna be negative. Sharp. Okay, so now let's try to simplify. Let's try to simplify this. I hope you heard me. You heard me clearly here. When they say reflected in the x-axis, your y is gonna be negative. Sharp. Okay, so negative y is equal to. So let me first things first simplify what is in this bracket. Minus x plus 1 squared plus 16. Sharp. And then after here, you divide by what? Divide by negative 1. Divide by negative 1. Why? Why do you divide by negative 1? We want to make y to be the subject of the formula. We don't want negative y. We want what? We want we want a positive y. Then we'll get what? Y is equal to, okay, this negative gonna cancel that negative there. Then we'll have what? X squared plus not x squared, x plus 1 squared minus 60. So this negative 1 is going to divide by this negative here, and then this negative 1 is going to divide by what? By this positive there. Then we'll get what? Negative 60. So this equation right here, it is what? It is going to be what? H of x is equals to x plus 1 squared minus 60. So this is the equation that they were looking for. Guys, okay, that's how we end the lesson. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.